Hi, welcome to the channel. This is Beyond Authentic Health, where we go beyond COVID and return to authentic health, or something like that. My name's Lisa. I have a Ruffus just here. Say hello.
Hi.
He's alive, but he still doesn't want to be on camera at the moment. So we have just been shopping too. Where did we go? Home Bargains. This is why I need you to see. I don't even remember where we went. Yeah. So rather than doing the haul where everything's out on the kitchen work side, and then you can see everything in one go, and you just got me going, oh, look at that, look at that. We're going to do it differently this time round. So I'm going to pull things out of the shopping bags and show you. So we'll do, shall I do this bag first? Because it's quite heavy. So then we've got some gammon steaks. Do you remember how much these were? Were they, I think they were like $1.99 for the two or something. It wasn't very expensive, but really nice gammon steaks. They're unsmoked and there's not a lot of fat on them, so you have to pick through and find the ones with the least fat. But these are really nice. Also, a little tip, because these are vacuum packed, if you've got them in the back of the fridge and you forget that they're in there and it's like a few weeks over the sell-by date, don't worry about them. Don't chuck them out. Yeah, like do the sniff test. So open it up and give them a good smell, because actually, because they're vacuum fresh, they last a long time, don't they? So we've had some, like we've eaten them that were like a month over the expiry date and they were absolutely fine. So, but again, do the sniff test, all of that. Like make sure that you look after your own health. That's what this is all about.
I think we're going to put them in the freezer anyway. But
yeah, they are going to go in the freezer anyway. Then we bought some chicken pieces. What are these for, Ruffus?
The doggies.
These are for the doggies. So we don't eat these because they're deep fried or whatever, and they're just not. It's not for us because we don't know how much oil and grease. And when you look at the packet, you can see like the grease is smeared. So it's just not for us. What we do.
I think they're only like 170 something. I think they were
179. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
For basically, it's a whole lot of chicken. Now, if you're not on a weight loss plan, you could eat this quite happily with some salad or something.
Take the skin and that off,
and it'll be fine. But what we do is we'll get like a raw chicken, put it in the air fryer for what, half an hour, 35, 40 minutes.
Depends what size.
Yeah, it depends on the size, and then it comes out really nice roasted and all the fat is dripped out. So we prefer that, but this the dogs really like. So when we have chicken like we're going to have tonight, they can get a little bit as well. So yeah, we like that. Breaded ham trim, although there's not actually any bread on this. If you're buying like cheap cuts of ham like this, just be careful of what's in it and just make sure you do read the packaging, because we've fallen foul of that before.
They tell you, what is it, a fat percentage or something on the back of it?
Yeah, they do, and things like.
As long as it's below 5%.
Yeah, as long as it's below 5%, then it's free on Slimming World. We also got these, which are also free on Slimming World, and these are some salmon steaks. These were £2 a packet, I think.
So yeah.
Yeah. Again, this is all Home Bargains. Really surprising, but these are really nice
Like
cuts
really
of salmon.
Nice,
Nice
pieces,
we've had these before, haven't we? And all we do is we'll put the steamer on. So what we do personally, we'll get some jagged potatoes, which we've got some potatoes in that bag. So we get the potatoes and we put them in the microwave for 10 minutes or for 10 to 12 minutes. And then take them out, put them in the air fryer for 10 minutes. When I put them in the air fryer for 10 minutes, I also then put these in the top of the steamer, wrapped in some tin foil with a little bit of the fat-free garlic and chive sort of marinade or vinaigrette thing on it. Put those in the steamer, and then in the bottom of the steamer, I'll have maybe some cabbage and in the boiling water, and in the middle layer of the steamer, we'll have some cauliflower and broccoli florets. And in that, in the time it takes for the jacket potatoes to be done in the air fry, so that 10 to 12 minutes in the air fry, so they come out really nice and crispy, all the veg and the salmon is all cooked to perfection. So it's really simple, really easy to plate, really easy to just get it done, and a really healthy dinner that's really super fast. So we like that.
I said a lot of ours at the minute, because we've been poorly, are all kind of easy meals. Yeah. Relatively easy meals. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just a lot of work for us.
Yeah, because we've actually been shopping today, obviously. But now my back is killing me. Yeah. Rufus's, your lungs are hurting, your back's hurting, everything's hurting for you, isn't it? So we've got some bacon as well. So this is 2 lots of 6 rashers. As you can see, also there's a bit of fat on it, but you can just trim that off. That shouldn't be too bad. And this was, I can't remember how much this was.
They were
again about £2, wasn't it? £2 or £2.50, something like that. So again, really healthy. Just take the fat off, whack it in an air fryer, whack it in a dry pan, something like that, whack it under the grill. It's just bacon. We also got, let me show you. So we got some Morgan Bay smoked Scottish salmon. Yeah.
The bacon was $1.89.
Oh.
$1.89 for the 2-pack.
Oh, $1.89 for the 2-pack for the bacon.
Yeah.
We got this smoked Scottish salmon, and this is for some sushi. We are going to make some sushi. Yeah. We've got some sushi roll, the sushi roller thing, the rolling mat. We've got the seaweed sheets. We got some pudding rice that you can use for the sushi rice, and we got some wasabi paste recently, didn't we? We've also just got in Aldi, which I'm not going to bother filming, but we got some little peppers, and we've got cucumber and that in the fridge, and some salad onions. So we're going to do our own sushi, and we will film that, and you'll see it coming up hopefully soon on the channel. So that's what we got the little bits of flaked salmon for. Now you can get in places like Heron and Fulton's and places like that, the sort of the discount places, you can get packets very similar to this with flaked off-cut bits of salmon. That's perfectly fine for sushi and that as well. So yeah, that's good. We got some pork pies for the doggos because they like them. Some lean bacon lardons. Again, be careful how you say it. What's this for? What did we do with this last time? Did we put it in a frittata?
Possibly, I think so, yeah. I
think we did. I think it was lovely. We also got a honey glazed gammon joint that is very, very similar to the ones from Iceland. This was $3.49, yeah. But a really nice gammon joint. A bit of fat on there. We'll trim the fat off, and then the whole tray will go into the air fry, and the whole thing will just cook in the air fry. We'll keep it in the tray because it keeps all the juices in here. It means that a little bit of less cleaning down on the air fry.
We just have to just move, was it bend the little foil tray a little bit and it all fits in.
Yeah, just to reshape the tray a little bit. So can you put those back in there? Yeah. And I will show you. Now this, I talked about this on my live stream on, I think it was on Sunday actually, and it might have been on Kirsty's live stream. So if you don't know, I do a live stream every Sunday over on Beyond Authentic. That's the health and, that's the Beauty and the Witchy channel. Now, it's called a Self-Care Sunday. I do my skincare routine, but then I also do a tarot hour. So everybody gets, or people can ask for a free tarot reading. And we were talking about steaks. Now, this is possibly the best find that we have come across in Home Bargains. They are premium sirloin steaks. And again, that's probably as much fat as we found on any of them. They are, I'll grab that whole bag up in a second. They are super low fat, as you can see, and you just trim, so on that one, we'll just trim that fat off. Bash them with a rolling pin because we haven't got a tenderizer. And they come out, oh, they're so delicious. We literally just flash fry them in a little bit of fry light, and they come out so delicious. They are so nice. Put it with, again, jacket potato or some air fried chips.
I say, out of all of those, I think we've only got one that's got a
yeah, there's one, that first one's got the fat on. You can see these are the ones, and believe it or not, these are £2.49 each.
Really good.
And they are delicious, really amazing steak. So we've got 2 for the freezer and 2 for the fridge because these are so delicious and they are absolutely lovely, and certainly once you've bashed them and tenderized them, they're a decent size to just have with some steamed veggies and a jacket potato. So they're really good. Ruffus is now getting everything else out the other bag. Never mind. Right, so we've got some cheese slices. You like these ones, don't you? Yeah. So actually Ruffus has these, and these are just well, they're part of your healthy extra A allowance if you don't have a lot of milk, so double check that. I think 1 slice is part of your healthy extra A, isn't it?
So sometimes we put a little bit on a baked potato or something.
Yeah, you can break one up. So again, break them up, cut them into 4, put them in the quarters of a jacket potato if you haven't got any grated cheese. Really simple. Whack it in a bit of toast if you're having your healthy extra B allowance for your bread. Talk about grated cheese. This is just a mild cheddar cheese. You'll notice this isn't low fat because they don't do it in Home Bargains, and we weren't necessarily, well, we weren't planning on going to Aldi, were we, until we didn't have any yogurts. So we ended up just getting the full fat. Now again, just use a tiny amount, like use it in moderation if you are on a weight loss. This Ruffus loves. I forgot you got this. Jesus. Yeah. This is the County Farm one.
For ages, isn't it?
No, and this is a 0% fat-free yogurt. Now, tell them in voiceover mode what you do with this.
I put a little bit of sweetener in it, and then I cook some rhubarb, and have rhubarb with it as well. Yeah, not the whole pot.
No, but what he'll do is he'll literally sweeten this. Sometimes put a little bit of vanilla flavour as well, don't you?
Out of it, probably.
Yeah, sometimes put a bit of vanilla flavour as well, don't you? Sometimes, and then he'll cook it with his stewed down rhubarb.
Yeah.
Have it with his stewed rhubarb, and then that's just again, you really like that. Courgettes, 3 for £1. Decent courgettes, decent size, decent price.
I think they're better priced than going to Asda.
To Aldi or places, yeah. And look, they're a decent size. We like these. Put them with some peppers, put them with some onions, whack them in as a roasted vegetable thing in a tin, in the oven. Delicious.
I said Asda used to do these, but I said, but they used to be 3 in a pack. Then they went down to 2 in a pack. 2 in a pack. For about the same sort of price. Yeah. I said, and these are even bigger. Yeah, they're huge. They're huge. Bigger than the ones you get. They're like small marrows. They're that big. And then this was a bargain. Now we've had these when we bought them normal price. So there's just a packet of potatoes. But these were 99p reduced to 49p. And again, just nice to have some different style of potatoes when we're doing jackets all the time. Oh God. Potatoes. Potatoes, right. And then we got another bag. More stuff. Right, this is the slightly different stuff, isn't it? What's the food here? Oh yeah, we've got these for Ruffus. These are your Blue Dragon Spicy Thai flavour noodle wok. Yeah. And it's just like a pot noodly thing, isn't it? But in a bowl. They're probably one of the lower sins you get in the noodle pots. So what are they? How many calories did it work out? Per 100 grams was 95 calories per 100 grams. And there's 67 grams in here, so you're talking a third off that. So probably about 60 calories. So about 3 sins for this. Yeah. Obviously, double check if you're on the Slimming World app. Double check on Slimming World because not all of this is going to be on sins, because it's relatively healthy noodles. So again, whether you count that as sins or not, whether you're doing Weight Watchers or Slimming World or not, that's your choice. I said all you get is a little bit of seasoning in there. Yeah. And I think there's a little bit of like some sort of soy sauce. Yeah. And some dried vegetables you find in there as well. Some little bits of carrot and stuff in there. So you can look there. Look, if I show you, you can see there what we mean by sort of the vegetables and that. It's really nice. It's like dried stuff. But these are quite spicy, which Ruffus likes. I'm not really a fan of the spice. I might just realised, look at that. Sorry about that. My hair's sticking up this whole video. I'm not really a fan of the spicy ones. But they do come in these little sort of little bowl things that are also reusable. So that was really good, wasn't it? I normally only have maybe 1 a week if that. So. Yeah. Oh, we got for £1.59. 3 litres of 7-Up, because Ruffus is not allowed to have anything with caffeine in anymore. No. And we discovered that the 7-Up Zero is decaffeinated. It doesn't have any caffeine in it, so that's really good. So we've got one of those for you. Oh God, I just pop that just there. And then we got some for me. I got the vanilla Coke, Diet Coke Zero stuff because I like that. You're so hardcore, right? Because I'm proper hardcore. A couple more potatoes, which just because white potatoes. And then they had some of these Boost energy drinks for 25p each. Sugar-free. Another one I can't have. Another one you can't have, but they're really yummy. I mean, they're really horrible. Yeah, they're nasty. No, they're horrible. Okay. You wouldn't like it. Really horrible. I'll just have me squash them. They're really nice. We got a couple of a whole carrier bag full of. If you want to know prices, they're all on the top of the list there. Okie dokie. It's full of snack bars because we like these. Now I've got to be careful. And I've got to be really careful. These all have to go in the tub, and the Ruffus has to monitor me with these. The last lot we had, the last lot we bought and filled probably a carrier bag up with the boxes. They last us like maybe 3 weeks or more. Yeah, so 2 or 3 weeks. Before we go back to home bargain. And they are the Skinny Crunch mint ones, £1. For 5 bars, 75 calories. These are very, very similar to the Hi-Fi bars from Slimming World. So if you've had those before, these are so similar in texture and taste. I really like these ones. You got the orange flavour ones, didn't you? Because you like the Jaffa orangey ones. So again, this is the Rocky Roads. These were £1.49. Again, you only get 5, but they're 50p the same different. As these are like the Slimming World Rocky Roads. Exactly the same. Yeah, except the Slimming World ones are 100 calories, 95 calories, and these are only 75. Yeah. So they're actually slightly lower in sins. It doesn't mean you can have more though any time. It does. It really does. Then we got some of these whip bars. Now you would have seen us get these in previous videos. These are, I would say, possibly our favourite. The white chocolate and raspberry ones. Oh, They are so delicious. It feels like a sort of a light nuggety kind of, almost like a like ice cream, isn't it? Like a raspberry ripple ice cream flavour,
they are
but
quite nice.
nougaty. Really, really delicious. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So we got these, which we have had before. So they are the Fibre One birthday cake squares, and these were £1.25 for 5, and they are 90 calories, so 4.5 sins each. They are really, really yummy, but again, Rufus has to be careful with these because these are a little bit of a trigger food for Rufus because they're so much like a donut, really, aren't they? I think that's what it is.
I think that's one thing I have to do. I have to look at all of my favourite things that I like and think, will I buy that one? If I buy the one I don't like quite as much, but I still like it, then it's safer for me to have.
Yeah, so that's why he got the off-brand Fibre Now or Fibre lemon bars. These are 89 calories each. These were, I think, 89p, weren't they, for a packet?
Yeah.
I'm sure they were. As were these ones were, I think, £1, which were the Fibre bars. These are blueberry
They're like
ones.
the knockoff version, are they? Really?
Yeah. So these you get 5 in a packet. These you only get 4, but they are absolutely delicious. You didn't like them, did you?
No, I didn't like the blueberry, but there's, like I say, if you like things like that, there's not a lot. I don't think between those and the Fibre One, I don't think there's a lot of difference.
No, there's not. Very, very little difference.
Maybe calorie difference, but that's about it.
Yeah, slight difference in calories, but very, very limited difference. And they taste very similar. Now, I was going to show you, I haven't got any, but there's some new items that we saw for the first time. One of them are the Fibre bars, again, the Bakerville ones. So I think it's like the Home Bargains exclusive brand. And these are peanut butter and chocolate chip.
Is that a new one?
Yeah. Yeah, new. Absolutely. They sound amazing. They sound absolutely amazing. They are suitable for vegetarians, not for vegans. They aren't gluten-free, so just bear that in mind if you have intolerances, like I do. Just bear that in mind. But they sound amazing, and we will let you know in a future video what we think about those. We are going to do, if you would like to see a taste test of both of us trying all of the cake bars and the sort of different snack bars, and comparing the open to the benefit bars to the hi-fi bars to all of that, if you want to see that video, please do put comments down below and we will try and get that filmed with both of us, because you did say we were going to do that. But there is another new item, another one. So you know how much we like the white chocolate and raspberry, yum yum yums, white chocolate and lemon flavour. I can only imagine.
The same calories as the other one.
Yeah.
The raspberry one as well.
Yeah, 99 calories, high in fibre. I can only imagine that these are kind of almost like a lemon drizzle or like a lemon bakewell type thing. Everything was pretty much around about £1, with the exception of the Fibre One bars, the actual branded ones, which were £1.25. We also then picked up in it was in Home Bargains, wasn't it? We picked up the Alpine Lights. So these are the summer fruit ones that Rufus likes, and the cherry bakewell ones. Again, these are around 65, 66 calories each, so just over 3 sins each. So these are really good as well. They're the same sort of sin value as the hi-fi bars, I think, around that sort of marking. So those are all the other items that we bought in Home Bargains that were food related. So as you can see, we like all these snacks, and we do have our sin allowance in these snack bars. That's what we save our sin allowance for normally. So we have pretty much clean, sin-free food dinners, and then our sins go on the snack bars and things that we have. What?
Oh, we've got some bottles, have we?
Oh, we also bought some
new things as well.
sugar-free syrup. So there was a cinnamon one and a toffee one, I think, toffee caramel. No, I'll put them in the other side. And so Rufus has bought them for his yogurt and for apple. Yeah, you can do while I talk about these. And I got one for my coffees because I really like my flavoured coffees. So yeah, you'll see where they are. They're just on I think one's on the side and the other ones are over where the coffee syrups are. So this is also one of the best inventions and one of the best things that we get. You can get them in Poundland, in One Below, Home Bargains, what's the other one? The other one, B&M, all of those places. They are just slow cooker liners. And what we do with this is we use them when we're using the slow cooker. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But it's literally that simple. We whack them in. You can do like savoury dinners in there. We do a roast pudding in there. What we're also going to do in there is we're going to use this next item and some apples. So if I show you that one.
Yes, that one.
Yep. So this is natural flavouring, splendid syrups, cinnamon flavour. Now it doesn't scream and shout on here that it's sugar free, but if you look very closely, just on the bottle.
In the bottom. Suitable for vegans and sugar free.
It says that it's sugar free. So we've got a cinnamon one and we got a toffee one, toffee caramel one. And what we're going to do with these is do a rice pudding. So we use a rice pudding. We use a slow cooker liner. Whack in about 120 grams of rice, about 800 to 900 ml of soy milk, put it in with some sweeteners, put it to one side, let it do its job in the slow cooker. In another one, because you can put more than one of these in, we're going to put some chopped up apples, some sweetener,
a little bit of the cinnamon sweetener,
and then a little bit of the cinnamon syrup, and just cook that down.
Maybe a little tiny bit of the sugar-free maple that we've got.
Yeah, and maybe a bit of the maple syrup stuff. Cook those down and then put them into like, eventually put them in like a little jar. But we'll have like a little fruit compote, which would be really nice to go with the rice pudding.
We've got a little
to put
jar
with.
For it, haven't we?
Yeah, I think that'll be absolutely delicious. So that should be really, really nice. So yeah, looking forward to that. Not that you're interested about those sort of things. You're probably here looking for the food stuff, and probably not a lot of you are still watching. If you are still watching, please, what emoji can they put in the chat? Please leave a what should we give them? Broccoli. I think there's a broccoli emoji, isn't there? I think there is. Yes. Please, if there is a broccoli emoji, I think there is. Is there a broccoli emoji?
Well, we know there's an aubergine one.
Yeah, go on. If you're still here, please put an aubergine emoji in the chat. Rufus suggested that. Eggplant, if you are American. Just put it in the chat, in the comment section.
That's funny.
Because I am trying to work out who watches what videos, because we've got 1,200 of you over here on the health channel, which is phenomenal, and we've got 440 now on the beauty and witchy channel. So like between it, there's like 1,600 of you that watch the videos that we're putting out. So so yeah, thank you so much for watching this. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. As I say, this is mainly home bargains, so if you've got one nearby, do get yourself along now that lockdown is lifted. Not that Home Bargains was shut before, was it?
It wasn't.
It was a shop that you could get to. But there's some really good, a lot of people don't think about Home Bargains when you are thinking about food, but there are some real food bargains at Home Bargains as well as some nice craft bits and pieces. So do please go and check those out. Do have a look around on this channel for our weight loss videos. We are going to be doing a sit down video talking about our experiences both having COVID and Rufus's experiences with long COVID, how he's been in hospital twice now, 2 hospital visits since recovering from COVID. So we are going to sit down and do a video about that as well. And there should be a video coming up later this week about my fibromyalgia and how that affects me on this channel. So if any of that is of interest, do make sure you are subscribed. Do please stick around for those videos coming up in a future one. And if you've enjoyed this, please do give us a thumbs up. It's all right. The dogs are just drinking from their bowl, so don't worry about it. But there you go. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you have, and we will see you next time. And as we always sometimes say, happy crafting. No, happy slimming. Bye.
Bye.